It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion. This is for Wednesday, the 11th of January. I'm Michael Groff. We start the day out on a cool note, but temperatures will begin a warming trend here for the rest of the week and heading into the weekend. We'll have periods of clouds around as well, but conditions turn a bit more unsettled by the time we head later into the weekend and for at least the first half of next week. Cooler conditions, increasing chances of rain. Of course, the usual questions abound. Where, when, and how much rain will there be? Well, we'll get into all of it here as we dive in and discuss. First, as always, we'll take a look at the almanac from yesterday. 70 degrees was the afternoon high. Just a beautiful day. That morning low of 49. Normal high 67, normal low 45, and sunrise 5:33, sunset 5:40 p.m. As we take a look outside right now here at 8:36 a.m., we've got partly cloudy sky out there sitting at 52 degrees at Sky Harbor, dew point at 41, humidity 66%, wind from the west at 6, barometer is steady. Upper level weather pattern around the nation features a trough that's been moving on out of here. We've got another system off to the west. The wave train will continue for a while. That system moving away from us will bring some severe storms to a small section of the southeast potentially today. Here's the watch warning map. We've got red flag warnings and some issues with wind over West Texas, Oklahoma, some of the adjacent areas. Winter weather conditions up north, continued flood advisories, flood watches, and winter storm watches and warnings for California and parts of the west. Here's the convective outlook for today. We've got a little marginal risk of severe storms right there around Memphis and some of the surrounding areas. And here's a look at precipitation. This is valid through Wednesday morning of next week. Rain amounts in Phoenix between 1/2 and 3/4 of an inch. And the numbers are once again coming back up. And that is because we have a couple of opportunities for rain coming our way. And we'll get into the details of that right now as we check out the models. Here we go. This is the GFS. It's the 06Z run valid at 2 o'clock this afternoon. There goes that wave out into the central plain states. East and southeast of that, a few thunderstorms, maybe a couple of strong storms there. And in its wake, a drier northwesterly flow. Slightly cooler air in here today. So what it means for us down at the surface. Yeah, partly sunny this morning, mostly sunny this afternoon. High temperatures today look pretty nice. Low to mid 60s, pretty close to where we ought to be for this time of year. Tonight, the skies become mostly clear. Overnight lows will dip down to the mid to upper 30s in the cold spots, low to mid 40s in the urban core. And then tomorrow, mostly sunny skies. Some clouds around at times, though, especially in the afternoon. High temperatures will be warmer, though. Should be pretty close to 70, maybe sneaking into the low 70s. Then Friday, low to mid 70s are likely with partly sunny sky. Now on Saturday, here comes our next system slamming into the California coast and bringing rain and mountain snow. And boy, are they just getting deluged and just tons of snow dumped on the Sierras. But that is a good thing. We don't want to see all the flooding and the loss of property and the potential loss of life and all that. But the rain and snow is a very welcome sight for an area that is just in desperate need. Now, for us, the day on Saturday looks dry, albeit mostly cloudy with lots of high clouds around, mid-level clouds coming in too. High temperatures will fall back a few degrees, mid to upper 60s. By Saturday night, we'll introduce a slight chance of rain into the forecast. But if you have plans for the day on Saturday, even into Saturday evening, you're probably all right. By later Saturday night and early Sunday, showers become likely. The day on Sunday, showers will be likely in the morning. Now, yesterday, this wasn't looking quite so promising. Today, a little bit more so. The models are kind of flipping and flopping a bit on this. But how it looks right now is this appears to be one of those high pop, low QPF events. In other words, high probability of precipitation, but low precipitation amounts. So probably less than 1/4 of an inch of rain for us out of this, but at least a good chunk of the day on Sunday should feature showers around, and then they'll decrease as we go into the day. High temperatures much cooler, though, upper 50s and low 60s. Then for Martin Luther King Jr. Day, all the outdoor activities, the first part of the day is probably fairly dry. There's a slight chance of showers during the morning. The chance of rain will pick up as we go through the day, though. At least that's how it appears right now. High temperatures upper 50s to around 60. So a cool-ish day, but nothing ridiculous here for mid-January. Monday night's probably the best chance of rain here, and into Tuesday as well. We'll see showers likely. And Tuesday, at least a good portion of the day might turn out to be a washout. This is looking like a fairly vigorous system following up our Saturday night, Sunday storm here for Monday night and Tuesday. High temperatures on Tuesday, again, mid-50s to about 60. Then a week from today, this is Wednesday, the 18th, and that system is moving out toward the Plain States, a northwest flow aloft behind it. Still kind of unsettled. We might still have some showers around during the day on Wednesday, at least especially over the mountains, but a few possible here in the lower deserts too. High temperatures below average. And there is a wave following that system, which may come in here Wednesday night, Thursday. We'll watch that. Going out 10 days, this is Friday, the 20th of January, and then another system going out toward the Plain States, a shortwave ridge building in here, and that would be dry and somewhat milder temperature-wise. But another system is following that, and let me take you out here into the realm of fantasy, all right? We're going way, way out now. This is Monday, the 23rd of January, and look at that cold system that is plunging here into the southwest. And if that verifies, yes, very cold, very unsettled, somewhat lower elevation snow. I mean, that's the kind of look where you'd even see some snow maybe up toward Las Vegas, and snow aplenty for northern Arizona. But again, I want to remind you, I mean, what is this? This is 12, 13 days out. So, we got a long, long, long way to evaluate this situation. But the reason I'm bringing it up at all is because there's at least some model agreement in the ensembles way out here toward about 10 to 14 days that a very potent system could come into the southwest or could affect the western half of the United States. And let me show you. These are current temperatures across Asia. And I want to show you up there in Siberia. That's actually literally off the scale in terms of cold. We've got temperatures down to about 80 degrees below Fahrenheit. All right. And so that is extraordinarily cold air that is just sitting up there, and it's got to go somewhere. And if we get a cross-polar flow that develops here, that we could see another Arctic outbreak over the nation's midsection or the eastern half of the country, or that could spill south into the East Pacific and come in here toward the greater Southwest or the western United States. Obviously, that air would modify as it descends southward, but that could certainly enhance a storm system that comes down our way. So that's just something I thought I would show you here, and why we're a little bit more bullish than we normally would be on a higher amplitude pattern. And that, of course, could impact us greatly here out there toward the 20th through the 25th of the month. We'll see. All right, speaking of, let's take a look at rainfall for Phoenix. This is going out through the 25th of January off of the European ensemble. The mean is up there around an inch. And then looking at temperatures off the national blend of models, I mean, yeah, low to maybe even middle 70s tomorrow and Friday. And then temperatures do head way down there back toward the 60-degree mark, maybe a day or two even below that, as we'll go slightly below average once again. But nothing record cold. We don't expect any freezes, at least not for a while. Now, if that cold air over Siberia starts to descend southward and we get a good push down from Western Canada down here into the southwest, yes, we could see pretty cold temperatures, but that remains to be seen. All right, so that's going to do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video is due back here tomorrow morning. Should you happen to enjoy these videos, and of course you do, then be sure to subscribe, like, share, click that notification bell, leave those comments, questions, suggestions. The executive producer of the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion, she is the one and only Asian sensation, sweetest of all time, my Michelle. And you guys, thank you so much for watching. All of your continued support, so greatly appreciated. Cannot tell you how much you are valued here as viewers, all right? And we're closing in on 1,000 subscribers here on this channel. And once we get there, big things will happen. Maybe, I don't know. Something will happen. Something good. That's my tease for it. I know I'm not much of a salesman. I really not. I'm more of a weather guy. I'm a science guy, not a sales guy. All right. Thank you so much for watching. And you guys have yourselves a beautiful Wednesday.